Yeah, let's see, the Concord Lazy Kings. I got a call from the manager of the Concord Lazy Kings last night in the middle of his game. Quote the Lazy Kings manager that Drew Brees would score at least 200 points minimum, and he'd throw over 400 yards in the game. And he gave me a guarantee that that would happen, and said there's no doubt in his mind. And pretty good to see that that didn't come true. He scored really well, better than my QB, but about 50 points shy of what he promised me. So, yeah. So, I'd say only gloat if you're sure of yourself.
Well, he seems to be pretty sure. He's really confident in Brees, and I think Brees is definitely a guy you want to be confident in. He's definitely a capable quarterback. He's one of those guys that can throw down 80-yard passes and on a dime. The only problem is if the Saints get into a playoff situation where they're going to the playoffs, they might not play Brees for the last two games, and that's when we have our fantasy playoffs. So that might be a dire situation for Mike, because I know he just cleaned his whole quarterback roster. There's only one quarterback in his roster, and that's Brees. So if Brees has a situation where he breaks a leg or something like that, it could be a serious dire situation for Mike, because he'll have to go into free agency and get a quarterback that's going to be able to be something that's capable for him to play with and have the stats. He had a really good quarterback, but he got rid of it, and somebody picked him up. It was the quarterback from San Diego. I should know the guy's name. I don't. Oh, Phillip Rivers. So yeah, he doesn't really have. He's got Flacco, but Flacco's not really pulling the numbers. But anyways, if Mike can go that way he wants to go, that's fine. I don't have a problem with it. It's the way he wants to run his team, and that's perfectly okay. I just don't. I don't agree with the idea, but hey, here's to you, Mike. And keep those phone calls up. Well, that's no problem at all. Let's see here. The Sea Dogs are pretty much. I think they're just giving up, man. I think they've probably got like 5 other leagues going on, and I think they're giving up. They're doing something. I don't know.
The record's pretty bad.
Yeah, the records are terrible. The Hobos, don't have are a friend of theirs, and they're not looking too good either.
I must say, though, the Sea Dogs, they're starting to pull some numbers down. They're scoring a lot higher number-wise, but I'd say we're all doing better number-wise now, though. So I don't know if that means anything.
Yeah, like I said, Week 11, if the Sea Dogs are pulling those numbers like they were before, if he was Willsy 10 weeks ago, he would have been great. He would have been in playoff position. He would have been phenomenal. But, if he's not, so, oh well. Playoffs. You guys want to talk about playoffs? Oh, here we go. Let's talk about playoff, guys. I'm gonna briefly go through how the playoff format works, because I know we've got. Okay. One second. I'm gonna go through standings here, and there's a predict playoff bracket, but that is not true. I actually run the playoff bracket, so it's not as it seems. And I can't get into that editing, moving it to our standings until we actually get into playoffs. But anyways, what's going to probably end up happening is the Frozen Hobos will be knocked out, and the Sea Dogs will get knocked out. Now, there's still a chance for both teams, but it's a pretty slim chance. It's sad to see that the Sea Dogs aren't going to make it because their points are higher, but it's all about wins and losses, and if you got a tie against someone, then it goes with points. But anyways, I see some pretty high hopes. I think I discussed with Brian on the phone about who was gonna go and whatnot. I think the Lazy Kings will actually end up making it to probably the championship. The Timberwolves will make it and then get knocked out by the Lazy Kings. Fire will die very soon and very quick. See, my dad will get up there. he'll probably get beaten by, or I'll probably end up beating him, and then the Agronauts will beat me, and then the Agronauts will go to the championship game, and then probably beat Mike. Unless, hey, Mike's, unless Breeze does really well and pulls out for him. So that's my story on the playoffs. Brian, is there anything you want to add or something you want to say? Or, everybody's out there. They all look at this video.
They do, yeah. At this moment, I'm having a good time enjoying fantasy football here. I'm really interested in the South Snake Division. I think it's actually it's a good fight to look out who's going to come ahead. And also your dad too. He might be the sleeper here. He might come out of nowhere. And
hey, you hear that, Dad? Yeah. It's not only me that thinks you're going to be a sleeper.
Just wait until I think all of a sudden he gets 2 wins, and then the championship goes up against Mike or the Timberwolves.
I'm just taping up my team every week. Yeah, sure, Dad.
Yeah, something might happen there. So as it looks right now, I would say that you and I are gonna go ahead and head in our division. The South Snake Division, I don't know about at this point. But really anything can happen. So we'll see. It's gonna be a good last couple of weeks.
It will. And if my dad ends up beating my chances to go to the championship. So, but getting 419 points in 1 week is no taping up with a new team.
Yeah.
But anyways, thanks for coming, Brian.
No
it was
problem.
a pleasure.
Definitely.
And you take care. Thanks for. I know you got a real tight schedule. So
yep.
All right, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, guys, look forward to Week 13. We got some good matchups here to talk about. Hobos are playing me. Bulldogs are going to be playing the Agronauts. So that's a really good matchup. Concord Lazy Kings will play California Flyer. Hopefully they'll have a win and Breeze does what he wants to do for them. Otherwise, California Flyer will start taking some spots there. They might even fight for divisional. And then the Timberwolves are playing the SoCal Sea Dogs. Anyways, all right, thanks, guys. Take care and have a good Thanksgiving, and I'll see you next week. All right, bye.